Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Placement Way. Today I came up with a new topic that is ChatGPT introduced study mode. Let's get into the details. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. So, when it comes to study mode, uh, when after the AI era has begun, researchers, students are effectively using this ChatGPT for various purposes. So, after getting this much interest from students and researchers. So, ChatGPT has decided, that means the owners has decided that, so they decided to enhance the experience of this ChatGPT for especially for students because uh, when it comes to ChatGPT, most of the people are using for their study purposes, right? So, like if you, that means if they get some doubt or if they need some clarification or if they do not get solution for a problem, like during nights, that means during nights, teachers are not available, right? So, at that time, they will directly go and ask the ChatGPT their query. So, it will answer their query in a easy manner and also the process is flexible. So that's why the interaction increases day by day. So the charge the owners of ChatGPT, they enhanced the experience of this ChatGPT by introducing this study mode, especially for students. So when it comes to this study mode, they act what is the main difference between this study mode and the normal mode? When it comes to normal mode, if you give some query to ChatGPT, it actually directly give the answer to you. That means for a particular query and based on the context, it actually give the response. Like if you ask some probability kind of question, it actually directly give the response. That means some kind of explanation along with the answer. That's it. That means in a single conversation, that means in a single two charts, it actually ended up the conversation. So in that way, students are not getting clear. That means students are just getting the answer, but not getting the explanation. So that's why they introduced this study mode. So now I'll show you the difference between normal mode and study mode. So here I have asked what is the probability of flipping a coin. Here you see it actually give me the answer in these some five sentences. Like here it is mentioned as probability of flipping a fair coin and getting either heads or tails. So it actually give me the explanation, just give me the answers. So if a student asks this question to ChatGPT, they mostly look into this answer like heads 0.5, tails 0.5. That's it. So most of the people may not look into the explanation. Even though if they look into the explanation, uh, because of there is no learning by doing, they may forget in future. So that's why when it comes to study mode, here you see, here I ask this question: what is the probability of flipping a coin? Here you see, it actually ask the question to the student. So what is this study mode doing means it actually make the student think. That means it is giving some basic type of question, and after that it will ask the question on top of that. That means it actually make the students climb the ladder to reach the solution. So here you see it actually asks what's your exact question. Here it is mentioned like uh, when you say the probability of flipping a coin, do you mean? So it has asked me these three questions. So here I mention probability of heads. And now here you see what did it mention? Perfect. You are asking what is the probability of that a fair coin lands heads? let's build this from what you know. So here you see it is extracting the knowledge from the students, and it makes the student think, and and it make the student to think, and it make the student get the answer by his or herself. So here it is asking me how many possible outcomes are there when flipping a coin. Here I mentioned two, because everyone knows, like, if you flip a coin, there is only two chance. That means there are only two chances. One is head or one is tail. So that's why I mentioned it as two. So here you see exactly two possible outcomes, heads or tails. So in the step two, here it again asked me the question. That means it again makes me think. So how many of these outcomes are favorable if we want heads? So we are all know that heads is one outcome, tail is one outcome. So here it is a straightforward question. So I'll directly give the answer like one. And after that, here it is giving me the final answer. So, yep, one favorable outcome heads. So, what's the probability? So, as we all know, the formula of probability. So, that's why it is mentioned like number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. And here you see, it is again asking me the answer, like whether that means I ask the probability of heads, right? It is again asking me the probability of tails, just like how teacher asks us. That means if we answer in one way, they will ask us in another way to make us think, right? So it is asking me like that only. And after that, I mentioned it as 0.5. So that's it. That's the solution. So in this whole process, I get to know how to get the answer. So this is about the study mode. And in this blog, they also mentioned that it is only the first version. So students will use this study mode, right? So after using this study mode, they will give feedback. Like that means ChatGPT team will get feedback from students all over the world. So then they will also get to know uh, what are the enhancements that they need to do to improve much more better. So here you see, they also mentioned this one, limitations and what's next. And also here the key features are interactive prompts, scaffolded responses. That means information is organized into easy to follow sections that highlighted to key connections between topics, keeping information engaging with just the right amount of context and reducing overwhelm for complex topics. And also personalized support. That means based on the level of the user, it is that means it asks the user that means it will ask the questions to the user, and it will make the user to learn. And also knowledge checks like quizzes and open-ended questions along with personalized feedback of to track progress. And also flexibility, it is much more flexible, right? You just need to select the mode, like in tools you just need to select the study and learn mode, then you will be in study mode. That's it. This is about the study mode in ChatGPT, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.